Have you ever noticed something strange? Some people treat their birthday like a full-fledged festival, balloons, surprises, 500 Instagram stories, and a photo shoot that lasts longer than the actual day. And then there are people who don't even bother. No cake. No party. Not even a happy birthday to me post. Just another ordinary day. But why? Why do some people celebrate like it's a national holiday while others act like it's nothing? Is it sadness? Is it maturity? Or is there something deeper happening inside the mind? Today, let's decode all of this. And by the end, you might just understand your own psychology better. 1. For some people, the story isn't simple, it's painful. They don't ignore their birthday. They just learned, over time, that celebrating hurts. Maybe as a child, nobody remembered. Maybe friends didn't show up. Maybe they planned something and it got canceled. Again. And again. In psychology, this is called learned helplessness. When repeated disappointments slowly train your brain to stop expecting good things. So eventually, the mind whispers, "Don't expect anything, then you won't get hurt." That's when birthdays stop being special days and become just dates on a calendar. 2. Then there are people stuck in life's fast lane. Work, college, deadlines, bills, responsibilities. Everything moves so fast that days blur into each other. Psychologists call this time blindness. A state where the brain is so overloaded that even emotional events lose their impact. Their birthday isn't ignored. It's just squeezed between morning meetings and late-night assignments. These people aren't sad. They're simply surviving more than living. 3. Then comes the emotionally mature group. These people know it's their birthday. They just don't need a celebration. Not because they're lonely, not because they're busy, but because they don't rely on external validation, cake, attention, gifts to feel happy. Psychology calls this the self-determination theory. Your real happiness comes from inner growth, autonomy, purpose, and self-respect. Their vibe is simple. I don't need candles to confirm my worth. I know who I am without a reminder. These people are rare and powerful. 4. Another silent reason. Emotional minimalism. Some people naturally keep their emotions low intensity. Not too excited. Not too upset. It's a trait linked to low sensation seeking, meaning they don't crave dramatic experiences or high-energy celebrations. Peace itself is their celebration. 5. And finally, there are the reflective souls. For some people, birthdays trigger self-reflection. A reminder of time passing. A reminder of goals, failures, responsibilities, or pressure. Psychologists call this existential awareness. When a birthday feels less like a celebration and more like a checkpoint. These people don't avoid birthdays. They just use the day to look inward instead of outward. And here's the twist. People who treat their birthdays casually often have the same approach to life. They don't chase the spotlight too. They don't need applause that might test. They don't post everything online. Their happiness comes from within, not from reactions. But does that mean they never feel lonely? Of course not. They're human. They simply learn something most people don't. Every day can be special if you choose to make it special. Life becomes a celebration not once a year, but in small moments. A quiet coffee, a peaceful walk, a genuine conversation. So what does your birthday say about you? Nothing good or bad. Just a reflection of your inner world. For some, it's a wounded. For some, it's priorities. For some, it's peace. For some, it's maturity. For some, it's simply who they are. The real question isn't, are you cutting a cake this year? The real question is, where do you celebrate your existence, outside or within? If this video made you think, subscribe